Hello everyone, there I am. Hiya, hi all. How are you doing? Um, haven't been on this way in a while. Um, I'm so afraid of StreamYard. No, StreamYard doesn't like me. I've just come to the conclusion the last time that StreamYard, you just don't like me, do you? No, do you? Do you? Do you? So yeah, Miss Foodles, she's on her water diet again. She doesn't keep one diet long enough to kind of get working, does she? Um, she hops from diet to diet to diet. It's crazy. But that's what makes her happy, so we let her at it. As FFG say, bees and let bees. So yeah, she was doing the water diet yesterday. Now, the thing is, on with diabetes, you're not supposed to fast. That's why if you go into a hospital to have your blood work done, they will tell you to fast, but not fully overnight like anyone else. You can fast for 4 or 5 hours before. Um, oh, tired already listening to this. Anyway, I haven't even started yet. So I will get documents up. Hopefully today. I might find a few while I'm live here. But yeah, it's not a good idea to fast. Because then you're breaking into your fat stores, which is what she's trying to do. But that leads to well, not always with type 2 diabetes, but it can possibly lead to ketone acidosis, which the ketones are becoming acidic in your body, and that does not feel very nice at all. Where I would have had something to go out to work in the morning, but I'd be flying. Excuse me. Oh god, so tired. But I'd be flying from house to house to house to house, looking after people, and the offset of that is you're either driving in the car or you're in somebody else's home. So you can't really, unless you're staying for a few hours, it's not really polite to bring in food to other people's houses and eat it there. So a lot of the time you'd be running on empty but you're so busy you don't even notice either. That's the thing. But that's when I was at work, which I haven't worked since I got sick. So, but I miss it. Something shocking. Anyway, yeah. So with my ketones, I ended up in ICU with a drip attached to this thing that looked like a transformer and into my carotid artery. And that's the only way they could get bloods from me or any vital vitamins and minerals, potassium. I'm still low on potassium and magnesium. I have anemia, so I'm low on iron. Oh, so many things. And they were trying to pump that into me. I still wasn't eating in ICU. And the doctor said, well, if you don't eat by tomorrow, you're going to have to go into critical care and they'll have to feed by nose. So put a drip down into my tummy. And that was all from ketones. So my monitor is like Chantal's. I meant to bring it in today. It's in my bedroom. It is like Chantal's. It's the same MMOL for your bloods, and you pick it the same, and it'll tell you your blood glucose. But then there's a different strip that if you put it in, I was actually meant to show you the glucose reader that I use as well, which is not I don't have to prick my finger anymore 3 or 4 times a day to test my blood because there's an attachment, and I'll record it later and I'll upload it. But yeah, my monitor, it's if you put in a different strip, it's a strip for ketones, and the level of ketones are vital, really. So if I've between 0 and 1.5 ketones, I can drink gallons of water and try and flush it out. If it goes from 1.5 to 2.5, I have to see my GP. If it goes to 2.5 to 5, I'm in hospital. And if it goes to 6, that's me back in intensive care. So I know I have to reach a certain level and try and get it down as fast as I can. But that's the ketones. Your sugars shouldn't go down fast, because that's when you're likely to get a hypo, or hypo, which is a blood sugar under 4. And I've had them too, and they're not nice. Look, it's all not nice, but look, I have other issues, and they say it's from one of my other autoimmune diseases, and other doctors will tell me it's because of my diabetes, which I have had for 22 years now. Well, 24 if you call the second last child. That was gestational with him, but it left me after I breastfed. And then my youngest child, it stayed with me, and I still have it. The medications, metformin, and diamicron, they were hell taking those. It was hell. Now, at the time, I loved swimming, and I loved walking around the canal. And I'd do the canal walk twice, which was 10 kilometres, and then I'd go into town, and I'd use the swimming pool and swim 30 lengths pool every day. And then I'd come home and do my day's work, come home from work, and I'd have the kids. And before that, I went to college. I was in college and studying, and I did the same thing, swimming and the whole lot, and college and the kids. So I was busy, and now I can barely do anything because of the illnesses I have. Whether they did come from diabetes, I don't know. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't actually know. But yeah, that's me in a nutshell. But you're not going to get your sugars settled down, because even mine, after 22 years and doing everything I can do to sort of half out, they're up and down, like you're up and down a ladder. It's crazy. You could have a slice of bread and a ham sandwich, and I will take a picture of a ham sandwich for me later on, because literally 2 slices of wholemeal bread and a slice of ham and a scraping. Now I mean a scraping of mayonnaise, and my sugars could go up to 20 from having them normal. It's also got to do with the time of day. You really have to get up early, have a breakfast, 11 have a snack, 12:30, 1 o'clock have some soup and a sandwich maybe, another snack at about 4 o'clock, and then your tea, which you could have whatever, scrambled egg on. Well, you can't have any more bread, but scrambled egg on you see, I'd have had that planned out already, where I wouldn't have used 2 slices of bread for my ham, and I'd have 1 slice of bread for my scrambled egg. But as we're going to see, there's a four-course meal, and that is actually for the whole day. I would have that salad for my lunch, the soup for my snack maybe, and then no, what I'd do is I'd have the salad for my lunch, I'd have the chicken thingy for my tea in the evening, and for my snack, either before bed or in the morning at around 11:30, I'd have the bowl of soup, and I wouldn't have that cheesecake. Oh no, it wasn't cheesecake. It was red velvet cake. And trust me, if there's anybody in the world that loves red velvet more than me, please send me their my tablet, my iPad actually. Send me their name because I'd love to meet them. I love red velvet cake. Absolutely love it. So, but I would not have it. So anyway, go and see what we can find here on Miss Boodle's page. Oh, there's a new Eugenia Cooney out as well now. I'll watch that later. And No Madness Life is anyway. I'm sorry everyone that I'm not there watching with you or watching you. Foodie, Matootie. Who's that? Vicky Struggle. Foodie, beauty. There we go. We go into her thingy, and we go into her videos. Hi guys, if you'd like a cameo, right, we're not going to do the walking one because that's kind of, it's like walking. So we'll do this one first. Calm down, fools. So we'll do this one first, and let's see. Percent. Share screen. And that and share. Oh, I'm getting faster at this. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So, everybody ready? Are you in your seats? Oh, I have to put her up on screen first. There we go. So, Chantal Marie, Foodle Boodles. Away you go.
Hello, foodie. Hey there, Beezers.
Nope.
Want a personalized video from
I don't. Thanks.
me to you that
It's not far. Oh, I thought it was. Do you know what I thought I was on? I thought I was on the iPad. I was tapping the screen. Yeah, we go from there.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Bismillah. This is my dinner I made. I've been fasting for 14 hours. I did a weigh-in, so I'll insert that here. Okay, so I'm gonna weigh myself. And for the weird haters, the scale is very basic. There's nothing on it.
Is that not the scale she had in the other apartment?
That button is for kg or pounds. The battery, and that's about it. So yalla. I have not eaten yet today. I am fasting about 14 hours now. So
in fairness, I'm not here for the weight side. Up and down weight and all that. I don't care. None of my business. I've only ever been around foodie for entertainment, chat, whatever. So look, I don't care if your scales work or if it doesn't work. Nobody cares. So yeah, I don't either. Sorry.
yeah. Let's go. All
right.
Let me turn it on. 0. I have my abaya. What does it say? Okay, 164.5 kg. I'll convert that. So yeah, that's what I weigh. Like I said, I've been fasting for about 14 hours. So That's fasted. Oh, I also took my blood sugar reading, so I'll insert that here.
So this is my fasted blood sugar for today. The time on the monitor is wrong. It's not 8:09 p.m. I'm gonna have to definitely change that somehow.
But
So yeah, that's a fasted blood
why
sugar
would you
reading
have
and a
nobody
fasted
cares about what
weigh-in.
time of day it is?
And this is my dinner.
You'd be working nights and you'd be
Chicken
getting up
breast.
that
It's a
time of night
halloumi
to go to work
chicken.
anyway.
So it's some roasted eggplant, just eggplant with about a teaspoon of olive oil mixed between each slice, and some seasoning, very lightly salted. Chicken breast with some seasoning, and I baked it in the oven with some tomato, black olive, and halloumi. And that's about an ounce crumbled up. I have 1 kiwi, some raw unsalted cashews, and a low-fat plain yogurt. And I have 2 waters, and that's what I'm going to eat.
2 waters.
Probably all I'm going to eat.
Need to drink more water than that.
Because I have to like lower everything very drastically, very quickly.
Drink lots of water.
Because, yeah, you guys
Lots
know
of
if you
juice,
watched my videos
water.
yesterday.
Lots and lots of water.
Honestly, it's made me a little bit even scared to eat, if I'm being quite honest. It's weird. All right, let me try the chicken. I hope it's cooked through. It was frozen. Frozen chicken breast. Looks yummy. And juicy. Yeah, it's cooked. That's good.
Did anyone see her bio aubergines? No. Every time she tries to be too serious about what she's telling us, I always lie. If you don't lie,
really
you don't have to over-explain. Bismillah.
Eggplant could be cooked a bit longer.
I don't like eggplant or aubergine.
Not bad.
I like it.
I have some salted jumbo barbecue flavored cashews in the room. They're now Solos. Can't eat those anymore.
Because the salt in them. Have you sodium problems? I know you have high blood pressure, but you can still eat salted peanuts. No, don't give you the option because you can only have about a handful of peanuts. So yeah. Sometimes when you open a packet of peanuts, they're all gone.
Really good yogurt. So purpose of this is not really just mukbang, it's just also just to talk to you while I'm eating dinner.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, tell YouTube that. Make sure they know. It's just
I'll probably be eating a lot of
have company
stuff
while
like
you're
this.
eating. Yeah. Brush those teeth, ma'am.
Some kind of OMAD.
No, 1 meal a day, bad.
I like the skin on the kiwi.
Now I heard a lot of people say that they didn't know if you can eat the skin of kiwi. You know, I never have. I would kind of, as a lot of people, cut it down the middle and eat it like an egg. But yes, the fiber in the skin of a kiwi is fantastic. It's fiber. Do I have to say it and spell it out for you guys? No, I don't think so. It's fiber. So what does it make you do? Poo 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 poo. Okay. What's
So I'm
crunch?
probably going to eat like
Oh, the nuts.
very low carb, no processed carbs at all, no sugary drinks, just water, plain tea,
You see,
maybe an
that's what
Americano if I
makes it
want to
stop.
drink,
That's what
but
makes
no
it stop
sugar.
dieting. You go from one
So,
drastic,
I want to get everything under control.
you get one drastic diet from eating everything you want and everything your body, as you say, craves, um, down to starving your body of everything. So what happens then is your body is starved from food. You start eating your muscle, eating away at muscle because that's your fat storage. Um, can't remember where I'm going with this. Bloody brain fog, but it wasn't as bad as it was yesterday or the day before. Oh my god, it was really bad. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying with that. No, you even forgot what she said. Hold on now a minute.
These are really ripe.
Back a bit.
So, I want to get everything under control. These are really ripe.
Oh yeah, the severe diets going from one extreme to another by over eating what your body tells you it wants. As I said, you call it craving. It's not craving at all. If you get cravings, you know what they are. You can literally, you would walk miles in the snow for whatever it is your body wants at that time. But yeah, you call it craving. So when you're overindulging and then going to starve your body goes into shock and it actually stops you losing weight and stops you doing um, all of those things because it thinks you're not going to get food again forever, literally. It's going to be a famine, so you might as well hold on to those fat stores. Also, what I'm talking about the water is your sugars will, it goes through your bloodstream, turned into glycogen. It'll go through your bloodstream, but it will get accumulated in the kidneys. So, to counterbalance that, just drink water. If you have to limit your drinks to just water and no juice boxes or Pepsis and stuff like that, then for the day just drink it. But I wouldn't fast for any length of time or days or whatever because that's not it's not conductive to your health at all. I'll drink water. I've big um, tin cups um, that keep my water and my ice cold for hours and hours. So one of them for a day and a half. It'll keep my ice for a day and a half. So I have a few of those, and I'll drink water. But I will have my Diet Coke every so often, or Club Orange. Sometimes Diet Coke would be my go-to, really. But I do try to mix it up. But first response would always be water.
Mm. So I want to do intermittent fasting.
No,
I want to give my body time to, you know,
no,
deplete some of the, is it glycogen
no,
stores?
you don't do that.
I used to hate on keto. You know what it is? It's the dirty keto,
Well, this
you know.
veggie keto, I have not got a clue what this is.
But I
I've
understand the
never
idea of eating low
had.
carb if you're diabetic.
Yeah, because everything turns to sugar in your body. Also, fruit
Mm.
and veg do too, so you should cut them kind of down as well, but you don't cut them out.
So I apologize if I just sounded really know-it-all before with that. I can act like that sometimes.
Chantal, nobody knows everything. So don't worry about it. You might have come across pompous, maybe, but as a know it all, nobody really knows it all. We all learn every day. Something different to learn every single day of our lives. So no, we never ever know it all.
I'm really starting to love plain yogurt.
You've always been eating plain yogurt. This is what I couldn't understand when she said it the other day. You've always been eating plain yogurt. Isn't that what they give you with your different meals from the different restaurants? Yogurt. So I don't know why you're just suddenly becoming a yogurt fan. I don't know.
Mm. So I'm thinking of meals, very simple but nutritious. That's the whole point, especially if
That's another problem that she needs to kind of try and get out of her head. Get yourself a hobby foodie. Don't care what it is. If you have to go back to game and whatever. Her problem is she's constantly thinking about food, what she's going to eat next, what she ate last, what she's going to cook for tomorrow. And if she's not doing that, she's on TikTok looking at food recipes and different restaurants and how the food looks, and all the things. She does all of the things. That's not a good thing, foodie. If you constantly have food on your brain, it's not a good idea. Get a hobby. When I was After I left college, I would smoke. Now I never was a big smoker, to be honest. And even at college, it was just at exam times. But when I got home and was at finished college and whatever, like not in the evenings, but totally finished college, I actually started knitting. So I took up knitting and it kept my hands busy. So I didn't have time to do the oral fixation and, you know, go with the hand to mouth with oral fixation of the cigarettes. I was doing too busy knitting. And I didn't really knit anything of any purpose. I just knitted and knitted and knitted and knitted and knitted. I'd be like one of the memes where there's a woman sitting on a chair and she's just knitting herself into a ball of wool. Yeah, that would have been me back then, trying to stop altogether the cigarettes. But I never really smoked about any anyway, so it was ridiculous me doing it. Still, kept me busy at night time, gave me something to do. And that's what you need to do. You need to find something to give you something to do. The cat doesn't do it. She doesn't give you anything to do. Harry doesn't do it. He doesn't give you anything to do. Thought your cookery shows was going to do something like that and have you get up and cook a dinner, and it would take away an hour and a half of your day preparing, cooking, and consuming the dinner you've made. But no, we're not getting cookery programs anymore. Well, maybe we will, but not for a long time.
like OMAD.
No.
And if I really need to eat something,
Yes, you do.
again, something nutritious, high in protein, low in sugar, maybe like tuna or a piece of cheese, a drumstick, something like that. So I'm gonna try to do more. Hi,
Oh God, Julia.
you're so cute.
Mm-hmm.
When she wants my attention, she just lays on her back and looks super cute. Like, which pose can I do to get her attention?
God.
And they know it works.
I'm sure it's not the pose of her. I can't say the word. Her butt knuckles in the camera for everyone to see. But I really wanted to say that SS word. Yeah, we don't like looking at that. So we definitely wouldn't give her a cute scale with her butt in the face. It's awful. Cat butt in your face or smoking this shisha. Oh my god. Even the live I did before this on Facebook, I was like, I can't get my words out. Where are they gone? Yeah. Cat butt in our face or the shisha smoke in our face. Neither of them are a cute look, cutie. Cutie pie, you are so cutie pie. Oh god.
So yeah, things like maybe a ham.
God, we love salad, don't we? The cutie pie, the cutie pie. Oh my god, we love salad. Oh my god. It gets ripped the shit out of him all the time. Oh my god. It's funny. Oh, it's funny. Oh, sorry, play.
Hamburger patty, lean hamburger patty, some cheese,
Hamburger
spring
patty,
onions,
hamburger patty. Oh, I
mustard,
did two.
big side of like broccoli, veggies.
What dream was this?
I always like to eat nuts, especially cashews. I find that they're very filling. Mm.
So was water. Falling on deaf ears, really, aren't I? Talking to the converted while I'm playing my game.
Halloumi is so good.
Sorry, guys. Play my game. Just play my game, play my game. It is Heyday, and I am now currently on level 1, 2, 3.
Mm-mm-mm.
Foodles. Get it into you, Cynthia. Get it into you, Cynthia.
So I'm hoping to be consistent with this method for a while.
Oh, God. But I don't know why. It's not going to work. And you
So I
give
know,
up
probably
because it
will.
hasn't worked. That's all right. That's your jam. How's this jam lately?
For a walk on the beach.
Might have a look
If
from
it
right
stops
now.
pouring.
What? Actually, I'm not going to go back because it's nearly over. Did she say it's boring to walk on the beach? Or was I hearing things? Probably me hearing things. That
Mm.
would not
It's so ripe, it's very fragrant.
be very fragrant.
Chicken's very juicy with the tomatoes cooked on top.
Yeah, I have to say I do like tomatoes cooked on
If you
top
guys
of
have any,
chicken.
I should start a group somewhere so we can share recipes and things like that.
No, that's a joke. I don't know. People probably would do that. Oh, sorry. Ed Sheeran is stuck in my head all morning. Pushing pull like a magnet do. My heart is torn in two. I'm in love with your body.
Very juicy, delicious chicken. I'm glad I made this. Halloumi chicken.
Tell us how you made it again. No, don't. It came in a serving tray, so that gives me doubts already.
I'll post the recipe for this.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't think I seen that last night. Actually, I haven't looked at your community post, so I haven't said that. So maybe you
Mm.
did.
In the description box or in the comment in it. Maybe.
Maybe. That was the big word there. That was maybe. If you wanted, you may come looking for it. Right, grand. I know how to make chicken. What? I actually know how to rear chicken. Raise, Samantha, raise chicken.
Remember that old saying? Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Let's scratch that and say, nothing tastes as good as healthy feels.
You could have said that with a bit more
Because just
conviction.
because you're skinny does not mean that you're healthy.
Nothing tastes as good as healthy feels. Someone just crashed over my bike, and it's all crooked and destroyed now.
Mm.
I was painting my toenails, and I got some on the bed sheet. Nothing feels as good as healthy feels. Yeah, it was all in the same monotone. That's what I was trying to. Sorry.
I was really depressed earlier.
Well, shit,
I
Charlotte.
was like,
You actually were unhappy earlier. Although you don't seem too much in your step now either.
never gonna get to eat.
Never gonna give me up. Never gonna let
Pizza.
me down. Never gonna run around and just search you.
I know you're thinking you shouldn't restrict yourself that much.
No, it's bad for diabetes.
Right now, I have to. Like, I can't even have things in moderation because it's not just about weight loss anymore. It's about health, and I can't eat things that will spike my blood sugar because
that's why you need
I'm literally
medication. That's what I was trying to say earlier on, and I forgot. You need medication. I couldn't take metformin, I couldn't take Diamicron, and Ozempic landed me in hospital. I'm not sure how many times, but 3 times in the 1 month anyway. With pain. Oh my God, the pain was terrible. I was sick, so sick. And anyway, eventually they have me on now a full insulin to take down the spikes. I'm on the full insulin. Then I have it's not real, it's synthetic. So I'm on a real insulin. I'm on a synthetic insulin once a day, and then I'm on a needle that's like Ozempic. It's actually made here in Ireland, and it works the same as Ozempic, but I have not been sick yet, and I'm on it maybe 6-7 months now, and I haven't become sick from it yet. So there are other medications, lots and lots of different things you can try and do. You have to work with your diabetic doctor and diabetic nurse and your urologist. Yeah.
Literal health crisis.
All 3 you don't have. You need to get those people on your speed dial and they'll sort you out. I only have to leave a message from my diabetic nurse and she'll get back to me within a few hours. And that's only if my blood is up or if my ketones are a little bit funny, they're showing a little bit of a spike, just to ring her to let her know. And she'll get back to me. So you need to get those 3 people. Sorry, I'm wiping my mouth. Urologist, diabetic doctor, and a diabetic nurse.
So I really need to be very diligent, even if it's something that depresses me, even if it's something that almost kills me. Because in reality, it won't. It's actually good for me, and I just have to keep telling myself that. And, it's just something that has to happen. There's no way around it. And it can be very depressing at first because when food is like when you use food to cope with things and you take that away, you have to find whole new ways to cope. And I should really just be like turning to Allah and to prayer and everything. So I'm gonna try to do that and just have faith in God, have faith in myself, have faith in this plan. And I want to thank you guys for all your supportive comments because, you know, they were mostly all really nice and positive. And on top of that, just a lot of them were constructive. Um, so, yeah, I really appreciate that. It's encouraging, you know. What really also keeps me on track is thinking of the future. If I keep eating the way I was and not doing any exercise, I don't really have a future. I don't have a good future. Um, if I lose weight and get healthy, regain my health, I have a whole new life I didn't get to live before. I can do things I've never done because of my weight. So we can go to all the carnivals. Um, I still don't like some of the rides, but some I will go on just because I can. We can go to all the booths. I don't have to have anxiety about going to restaurants. Um, all kinds of things, you know. So I'm just being really strict at first because of that. And I will always have to be strict and really mindful of these things. I realize that because slipping up is so easy. You know, all it will take is like one bologna sandwich, for instance, on white bread with chips, and I know that will cause a spiral. So I have to really be abstinent in a lot of ways, unfortunately. So I'm going to keep trying this OMAD thing and see how that goes. It's not going to be a huge meal, but it's going to be very nutritious, nutrition dense. I think I should maybe also take a multivitamin or something as well. All right, guys. I think that's it. Bye.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back for another.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Hey there, Beezers.
Sorry, everyone.
Want a personalized video from me to you that you can keep forever? Or maybe a special shout out? Gifts.
I think
Hope to hear from
I
you.
didn't talk to cat deflection. No.
All right, so this is my fasting blood sugar for today. That's the wrong time on the monitor. I'm gonna fix it now, actually, if I can figure it out. So yeah, higher than yesterday a bit, which is weird. So
Hi, guys.
So
Welcome
weird.
back to
That's
another
what's happened.
video.
Because up and down and up and
So
down.
today I have some diet food. It's food from a diet center. This is low carb from their low carb keto menu. I'm going to explain everything that I got. There's a lot of diet centers in Kuwait. Kuwait has an obesity issue, if you look it up. So makes sense they have a lot of.
This is what I was talking about earlier. Is she still going? This is what I was talking about earlier. That's 4 meals, ma'am. Well, it's 3 and dessert. Yeah. That's a whole day's food. You don't eat the whole day's food. That doesn't mean that the meaning of one meal a day doesn't mean you eat all the day's food in that one day, in that one meal. Actually, do you know what? They should explain that better because it does sound like one meal a day, so you can eat everything just at one meal and starve yourself for the rest of the time. Is it no wonder people are confused? Anyway, enjoy, foodie.
Of diet centers. So, all right. So I have some waters to drink. Very uninteresting, but refreshing. So I have a salad, fattoush with soybeans and feta.
Lunch.
Okay. And this is the dressing. This is their low carb section.
One dressing is enough.
So this has soybeans. The traffic is loud. I'm sorry. So this has soybeans, feta, radish. Whoa, BB Gal. No.
I
No,
really
no, no.
hate that name.
No.
I really hate that name.
BB Gal.
And
No.
I don't know why it riles
No, you must stay down.
the wrong way.
Okay.
She says it, it's like
Sorry, guys.
in my back.
You know, salad, cucumber,
Yeah.
tomato, feta. I'll show you in a minute. It smells like a mustard, like a balsamic dressing, kind of.
Yeah.
I like that they give you enough dressing.
But that's
So
too much.
soybeans, feta cheese, salad stuff.
Lunch.
Now I have a cream of chicken soup.
That'd be.
This is the place I love their pumpkin parmesan soup, but I decided to try the.
I don't know where I'd put soup. Probably your 11
chicken.
I'd put soup.
I'm not sure if pumpkin. I think pumpkin is. It's Swedish, but it's like not Swedish, but it's sweet-ish. But I think it's on the lower glycemic index, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look that up for sure. Okay. And then we have the main course, but I'm going to eat this first. Actually, I'll eat them all at once, whatever.
That's
This is low carb
for your
kushari mix with butter chicken, cauliflower rice with fried onion. Okay. And then for dessert, keto velvet cheesecake. So it uses sweeteners, artificial sweetener, very small portion. I'm going to see how this affects my blood sugar. If it raises it too much, well, then I know. Okay. Yum. Butter chicken, cauliflower rice, and fried onion. All right. All right. Now I don't really eat out as much as I used to. This is a long time ordering. I haven't ordered in a while, but this meal is pretty much free because we have a lot of points. So, okay.
Why did she have
try this? Bismillah.
Try it.
I can taste some lemon.
Why would your soup taste of lemon?
Chicken bits, herbs.
Chicken soup that tastes like lemon.
Mix this around and try the salad.
I love me a nice salad. Ooh.
The feta. Bite. I love that dressing. I need to get some balsamic.
Why? You have enough sauces. I like balsamic, so. Do you know what? I'm going to fast get this up to 2.5 or 1.25. 1.25. No. Sorry. No, I don't want subtitles. Right down here. Playback speed 1.25. Might go faster if it's still a bit slow for me.
Let's try this. Cauliflower rice. How do they get it so dry? Oh, that's nice. I need to make something like that. They give you so much soup.
That's
Too
what
many
you
less
need
messy
to
to
drink
just
it all.
drink it. So, you saw my blood sugar reading. I don't know why it's so high. Maybe stress. I don't know. It does take time for it to go down. I know. Now, that meal last night that I had, I did my mukbang. I'm pretty sure it raised my blood pressure because after it started, I started digesting the food. Hi, there's nothing here for you. I felt like my heart beating.
I can't remember what
I was
she ate the
extremely
night
thirsty.
before.
I had a headache.
Right.
Flushed.
This health arc is strange. It's like she's reading all the things off the internet. What are your signs and symptoms of whatever?
So my issue is also not only blood sugar, but also high blood pressure. So
food doesn't give you high blood
my
pressure.
meal had a lot of
I
sodium.
looked that up, but I really don't think it's got to do with food.
Despite, halloumi is very salty. Olives are salty.
There you go. That's where your issue is, not with your heart. It's
The chicken breast is frozen, so maybe it's like pre-seasoned. I don't know. It's
chicken
plain,
breast. That was yesterday, the halloumi chicken breast.
Baby girl.
No, I can't actually think of any of that would give you your blood pressure to go up high. But you had the same symptoms as
I don't know what it is, but
gastric.
I might have to limit the cheese and olives because cheese is very, and not just that, I don't have a gallbladder.
There you go.
I don't digest things that are high in fat well. Healthy fats, yeah. Like avocado doesn't seem to really bother me.
I'm concentrating on her eating this.
But things like cheese, high fat dairy, stuff like that.
How she eats always fascinating.
Don't agree with my stomach, as you all know. My cheese emergency.
She wiggles it all around and wiggles it all around. But that's where your problem is, Miss Chantal, is the way you put such a big mouthful into
My
your
cheese
mouth.
emergency was I had to go to the ER because I
It was
had
wind.
a gastric crisis
had
due to eating too much cheese.
really
Not my
bad
proudest
wind.
moment.
Not anything to do with your heart. But it does feel the same. It does
The
feel
doctor was like, you really need to eat healthier.
Also, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, so
That was one of the times, like,
what
I went to the ER, explained my binge eating disorder
I
that I had
on my
because it wasn't diagnosed at the time.
So yeah, full transparency, I'm not a doctor. I just
And they referred me
talking about my own
to
life, my own opinions, my own way
their
of
outpatient program, right?
treating my diabetes.
Because they're like typically their program, like they have 8 beds or something like that, 6 beds or something, and they're inpatient, and it's reserved for people who have low potassium, stuff like who are like medical risk. low weight. But people with high weight are also at medical risk. Maybe not as fast, but
I wish she'd go back to her story time.
um,
They were rubbish, but
so
at least
that was
it's better than listening to
just because I know people are like, you need to
food talk.
inpatient. In my town, what was covered by the government wasn't tailored to my kind of problem.
I think we can look that up, miss. I should have a pen here beside me and write down the things that I need to look up. Because I'm sure
So
somewhere near your town there was a Weight Watchers or a Unislim or an inpatient facility.
I'm saving the chunks of feta for last because there's so few in between. The feta here is very soft and creamy. It's not hard and crumbly like Greek feta. I like all kinds.
I think she enjoyed that all the same. How long is left in? No, don't say it. Oh, I thought she was going to say it.
That was good soup. I'm filming my dinner because I don't have a lot going on today.
I'd have to take that out with that plastic and put it on a plate.
Very good meal. Portioned out. Cauliflower is just as filling almost as rice. Healthier. I don't notice really. Yeah.
No spoon left on turn.
I'm trying to avoid going on meds because
Finish it off.
I was on metformin at one time. Because I had a hormonal imbalance. And I was overweight, so I thought I must be insulin resistant. And they put me on metformin, and I could not handle it. It makes me so sick. I'm just one of those, I can't tolerate it. Like, they're like, give it time. I was on it for a little while. Oh, just even the thought of taking the pills makes me ill. I was watching a video by Dr. Burke, and he said that certain diabetic medications actually increase the risk of cardiovascular disease by it was 60%.
Is that the
So you're treating one thing, but you're causing another problem.
Stop going on Dr. Google. Oh, hi, Jen.
I just realized something so sad.
Right now. How are you? I'll go back out.
I'm one of those women I always talk about.
I was in here just watching. I'll go back out.
Okay, there's going to be an echo because I'm on an Android. I just wanted to change your background for
We
you.
used to talk about their diabetes.
You just want to what?
Share diabetic recipes and.
Jen, wait now. What did you want to say?
Just wanted to change your background, babe. That's it.
All right, okay, no problem, Jen. Thank
Not too
you.
bad. No. It is bad. I finished my plate. I finished all my food, so now I get dessert.
Now, there's something I caught as well. So she's finished her food and she's all excited in herself that she's finished the plate of food. And this makes me go back to her being a toddler again. You know, Mommy said, well, if you eat all your food, I'll give you an ice cream. If you eat all your food, I might have some chocolate for you. So does she always have to? Is that why she finishes her plate? All the time, no matter how big or how small it is, she will get through it and she will eat it. But is that ingrained in her that if she eats such and such, she will get a treat after? It was just something that, you know, kind of made me feel weird.
So I don't know. Let's try this keto red velvet cheesecake. Yeah. Mmm. That is good. I'm trying to slow down and savor it. But I literally devoured my food. I was hungry. When you're fasting for like 12, 14 hours, you're pretty hungry. Mm. So let's see how this affects my blood sugar, my blood pressure. Now, I'm just really trying to avoid medication, but if I do need it, I will go on it.
You need it.
Ozempic, there's like lawsuits being made. I don't remember why, but there's something not right about that drug as far as I'm seeing it all over the news. I don't know if you guys know what's going on. I'm going to read about it. And see. All right, eating's over.
Yeah.
Kind of depressing.
It's kind of depressing.
I'm still struggling with the mental health aspect of changing my lifestyle. I don't know. I might sign up. I might sign up to like some kind of actual diet center here, like for diabetics. I'm just looking into my options. Anyway.
Anywho.
Sorry I'm talking so much about my diabetes.
It's all right.
But I guess I just talk about my life a lot of the time, whatever I want to share. A lot of it's private, yes, but I do talk about my own personal. Most of the things I keep private are my relationship out of respect for my partner. It's also just better that way. And but myself, I can talk about certain things. You know, Adi. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.
That was not the next one. No, that's not the next one. But we will go into the last foodie beauty. Where, how, what, how, where, why, how.
Hello, foodie beauties. Hey there, Beezers. Want a personal?
No. Oh, why? Why must you annoy me? Laptop, why? Why must you annoy me? You laptop, why? No, not doing that one. Don't care if we freaked out or not. None of my business. Maybe there isn't another foodie. Oh, oh, really? There's not. Wait, what's this one? You guys are going to freak out. But that's the one talking about. Oh, look, we'll go in and we'll see what the story is.
Hello, foodie beauties. Hey there, Beezers.
Oh,
Want a personalized video from me to you that you can keep forever? It's super easy. Cameos also make great birthday occasion gifts. Hope to hear from you. Bye.
Here's my hamster's cage. Did you leave me a poo-poo to clean up?
oh God.
He always poops in his wheel and pees in that corner. And he's got some sticks here for his teeth. Are you waking up? What are you doing? You're such a big boy. He has his corn and his little hut. And I have some marigolds, kind of outdoor plants. I just watered them yesterday. And I opened the curtain here. The sun does shine right on them here, like in the day. So before we go to bed, we open the curtain. Now, some of them are starting to bloom, but I'm trying to take care of them inside, and we'll see
We
how it
can
goes.
see it on camera when
So we don't have an
she-
outside space, but they smell nice and they brighten up the room a bit. So I actually enjoy them. So for those of you wondering, this is the wet food I feed my cat, Julia.
No, don't
She
care.
really loves it. Delicious dinners, butchers. Welcome back to another video. So today is going to be a video that's going to make you roll your eyes
Oh, it's
and
going to
probably
be
freak out in the comments.
Look, I'll save you.
But
I
I
will
think
go to
I want to try this
1.5.
before I do anything else.
Okay.
So I will show you my blood sugar reading here. This is fasting for over 24 hours blood sugar reading. Okay, so this is my fasting blood. I have been sleeping all day because I'm not feeling well today, actually. So yeah, that is the right time. And this is MMOL. I'll try to put the conversion there for you, but my blood fasting was yesterday 2:30, which is, I'll put the conversion here somewhere. So, but I think it's like 16. So it is down some points, which is really good. So I'm just going to continue to drink water today and see what happens when I continue to fast. To my blood sugar, I'll keep an eye on it and I won't let it go too low, but I don't think I'll have that problem, but we'll see. So I did my mukbang video, the diet food, yesterday, and then I have been water fasting. Yeah, for over 24 hours now. So it seems to be working. Like my blood sugar has gone down by 5 points. So yesterday it was 16 when I tested it. And now that's MMOL. I've changed it to MMOL, which is what I'm used to. But I'll do the conversion here. So 11 is just about 200 mgdl. So it's going down a little bit. So I'm happy about that. Now I will be monitoring it very closely to make sure that it doesn't get too low, because, you know, I hear people saying, well, it's dangerous for people with diabetes to fast. I would say people with type 1 diabetes, yes, because they have problems with their blood sugar getting very, very low. I don't know about type 2, but I think that because this was more than likely caused, there are genetic factors. Like every single person in my family, almost every single person in my family has diabetes, but not this young in age. So I think I can reverse it or put it into remission or whatever you want to call it. Because yes, you guys were right. Technically, when you look it up, there's no cure, but you can go down to normal sugar levels. It's manageable to do that. So my blood sugar levels are hyperglycemic, and if I go down to hypoglycemic, I will stop fasting and eat healthy, whatever. I'm gonna see how far I can go. I want to give my system a break. I'm honestly afraid to eat anything at this point because of how it affects my blood pressure, of how it affects my blood sugar levels. And you know, I've been reading the comments. That's what I also wanted to open with this video, and I wanted to open my video by saying this, but I didn't get to. I just forgot. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you're not organized with what you want to say. I want to say that I haven't really had the time to reply to all of the comments, but I've been reading them, and I want to thank you guys for your suggestions, your tips, your concerns. It really, really means a lot to me. like I said, to have people on the internet who I don't really, know, but who care about me in some way. And that means a lot. And I don't take that for granted. And I do take these things into consideration. And I totally understand where you're coming from. People thinking I should be on medication. And that might be the case. I'm going to see how the fasting goes. I haven't been able to do a very prolonged fast, more than 5 days of water fasting. But in those 5 days, I keep saying this, I know my body did feel really good and I lost a significant amount of weight. And I think that I have enough stored fat on my body and energy in my liver that I need to give my body a break, And it can be triggering for people with binge eating disorder to fast, but I have to do it. Like I have to do something drastic right now because I just, anything, I feel like anything I eat just throws my system out of whack, and this is the only thing so far that's been lowering my blood sugar. Like this is the biggest dent I've made in lowering my blood sugar, since I've been trying to do something, which isn't very long, but, eating low carb, that chicken dinner, my blood sugar didn't go up, but it didn't go down. So after I fast, maybe a couple of days or so, I'm not sure. There's a lot of people who intermittent fast, by the way. And intermittent fasting can be you fast for a few days a week and eat a few days a week kind of thing. But when I go back to eating, I'm going to be doing, clean food, low carb, that kind of thing. So probably a cleaner keto just because I don't have a gallbladder and my body is not able to handle very high fatty food, very greasy kinds of foods without feeling sick. So already I feel so much less bloated. I don't feel hungry. I just feel sick. Like I just feel ill, kind of like low energy, even to make this video. So my videos might be I'm going to try to make them as interesting as I can for you guys. But for the first few days, it's going to be rough, One thing I super dread about fasting is that bad taste you get in your mouth. Anyone who's fasted for like more than a few days will know what I mean. But yeah, I have like over 200 and I have like 250 pounds or so because for my height, I'm 5'1". Okay. I'm 155 centimeters. I think that's 5'1" when you convert it. Excuse me. My healthy weight range, if you look it up, is like 100 to like 120 pounds. So anything over that is kind of considered like overweight for my height, and which is why I'm so round and shaped, why I look so big, especially from the side because I'm apple shaped. I'm like ball shaped at this point. I'm so round because of how much I weigh. And speaking of which, I want to say I've been getting a lot of lovely comments, and I shouldn't focus on any negative, but I do see people still commenting, and I think I know where it's coming from. There's certain reaction channels that are just so hell bent on, finding something to complain about. So they go after my scale. I've shown you guys my scale many, many times, and there's no function to mess with it. Okay. So also I've been on a scale before where at the doctor, where the scale only goes up to 250 pounds. And what will happen is the scale will go up to the 250 pounds, and it will max out at that. So this scale goes up to like, I think 400 pounds or 180 kg, which is like just shy of 400 pounds. It would say 400 pounds. Like it would either say 400 pounds, it would say error, or it would just be like a bunch of numbers and zeros. Like it wouldn't be saying consistently, 30 to 40 pounds lighter than its limits. It wouldn't do it. I really don't know how people just don't realize that, I'm sorry if that doesn't fit your narrative, and makes you look very deceptive to your audience, but that's how it is. If my weight was too high for my scale, it would either show 400 pounds maxed out, like it did at the doctor's. It would say error, or it would say a bunch of zeros or something like that. It wouldn't say 30 to 40 pounds lighter than what the scale's limit is. Anyway, it just amazes me the really asinine things people come up with for content. But anyway, I'm gonna weigh myself tomorrow actually and keep track of that. But I think that it's going to be good for me to do the fasting. Also, another thing about fasting that's really beneficial for health is it depletes the glycogen stores in your liver. And I have fatty liver disease, so it will eat up all of that stuff in my liver. So and then it will go on to kicking into the keto mode, and it will use my stored fat as energy. I mean, that's why we store fat. We don't store fat just for anything else. I mean, we store fat because we might need it for energy at a later time. And you can get a lot more energy out of fat than with glucose. So I'm learning a lot more about that before. And I feel kind of stupid talking about it because I was so against it. I'm not going to completely eliminate all carbs. Like it's just that the bad ones. Yeah. But I'm going to eat pretty low carb. So my body has a lot of energy reserves right now. I should be totally fine. I know that fasting is taboo still a bit and people are skeptical. So I don't blame you. You're allowed your opinion. That's fine. But I'm going to see how it goes. Okay. So far the proof's in the numbers. It's been going down. Another thing I wanted to add about, my scale being broken. When have I ever cared at all about how I look to people? Like, I'm doing this weight thing for my health, not for looks. I've never hidden myself from the camera. You've seen me in the past, the exercise ball, coming on camera just barely clothed. It doesn't make any sense. This theory doesn't make any sense. And what's funny is these accusations are coming from people, reactors who literally do not cam up or show even their face. They don't show any part of themselves. So I'm sorry, but here I am in front of you. I have no reason to hide my weight because 360 pounds is still heavy. And even if I was 600 pounds, I wouldn't be ashamed to show it. I'm just not one of those people that's ashamed of myself. And if you look at me who's showing myself on camera in front of you versus people who hide behind a camera and judge other people and call them fat, whatever, I mean, hello. Anyway, so yeah, I just want to do a quick video update. Just taking it easy. Going to be spending the next while trying to fast. It's going to be hard, I know. Right now, it's not that bad. When I hear my stomach growl or something, I'm like, yeah, eat the fat in my body, eat it. But with water fasting, I know my skin, my hair, everything will be glowing in a few days. If I make it that far, you'll see. Just watch. And then it's going to be about relearning proper nutrition, which I may seek at a center, or there's a lot of online nutritionists as well. But we'll see. So I guess today's day one, and I know I did a video not, months ago trying to do a 40-day water fast. I will not be doing 40 days, but I'm going to see how long I can go. Oh, excuse me. Even a couple days just to give my body a rest, and lower those sugar levels. That's the main thing, is to lower the sugar levels that are dangerously high, and the blood pressure as well will go down. Because anything I eat, I feel like, anything with an amount of sodium, and the thing is like, if it doesn't taste good to me, I'd rather not eat. So anyway, but this will reset my palate as well. Going without any food. Once you eat food again, it tastes like it doesn't need a whole bunch of salt and sugar. It just tastes good because you're like food, you'll appreciate the sugar and natural sugar in the fruit. You'll appreciate whatever. So, all right, guys, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
So yeah, let's remove foodle boodles and just have ordinary chats here. Myself and Jen Lou having the lols, and I did say about the Thanksgiving, didn't I? Do, 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 do. And an hour and 20 minutes. Right on time. Right on time. So there's Poodle Boodles caught up. Although I still have loads of that Thailand to do. Oh man. I might just do a whole marathon someday. It's literally to get my hours up. But I might do a whole marathon one day of all the Thailand crap. Oh, Foodles. Anyway, I want to look up all this stuff that she was talking about, because as far as I'm concerned and as far as I'm aware, what she was saying was bullshit. There has to be a clinic in Canada, even though she said there wasn't. There has to be somewhere in that state, because even here we have a couple of different addiction hospices. I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah, so we have a few of them here, and this is like that backward. You could be going forward, and if we have them, surely to God, Canada has them. So Ontario, I have to look up that and see if she's been telling a lie. And probably she has been. So the one time Chantal doesn't tell a lie is when she's asleep. She's probably fucking doing it in her sleep too, in her dreams. actually the best way to catch her out in a lie are those eyes. Those freaky left, right, left, right, left, right, skirt, 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 looking all around the place, all around. See, there's people looking at me. She's lying. Because if she's uncomfortable, she does it when she's out eating out as well. Like when she was eating the street food and stuff. But when she's uncomfortable and she's getting into a weird feeling in herself, she will automatically go to the eyes darting all over the place. And I'd love to play. Well, maybe no, maybe I wouldn't actually now after trying to get play out. I would love to play her in a game of poker. No, actually I wouldn't because she's broke. She'd probably try giving me chicken nuggies. No, you're grand, Chantal. Keep them for Salah. Don't like chicken nuggies anyway. If you knew what goes into them, you wouldn't be eating them. That's a fact. Like, why doesn't she make herself the cornflake chicken? That's really actually nice. You get your chicken breast, butterfly it, pound it out a little bit, and instead of breadcrumbs, you crunch up, instead of bread, you crunch up cornflakes, and you dip it into your egg, not the cornflakes, you dip your chicken breast into a mixed egg, and then put it into the cornflakes, just like you'd be putting it into the flour. But it's crunchy and it's just puts a nice flavour on it, and that's all you have to do. That's literally all you have to do. Butterfly your chicken breast, pound, 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 egg wash into your cornflake wash into a pan and cook it for 5 minutes or whatever until it's cooked. Oh, but no, we'll have the chicken nuggets. But then again, I don't think he'd eat chicken like that, so I don't. Oh God, sorry, Jen. Oh, it's tomorrow. I thought it was today. I was wondering why nobody was on Facebook wishing everybody happy Thanksgiving today. I was like, you were a bit rude today. You're not rude. Have you Rudy attitudes? That's what I used to call Andrea years and years ago when she was a teenager. Rudy attitude. I even got her a pair of jeans, like they look like apple bottom jeans, and I got attitude across the butt of them. And by God, does she still have an attitude? Do what? The cornflake chicken. It's crazy, isn't it? It's hard to know what's the weekend or what's the middle of the week. I woke up Monday morning and I was convinced it was Saturday. And Joe was even gone to work. I was like, where is he gone? It's Saturday morning. What's going on here? Yeah, Monday. Yeah, I'll make some healthy options of foodles. Because honestly, God, what she's doing now is so dangerous. It's so dangerous to turn herself ketonic. Because she wants to fast, so her body will use the fat in the muscle as energy. So basically she's going ketonic, which is toxic. Ketone acidosis. You're turning your ketones into acid, and it's toxic in your body. But that's it. Foodie, bees and let bees. Off with ya. Do whatever you want. If you're in hospital next week, I'll look at it. I don't mind. Do try it. It's lovely. But make sure you have the cornflakes crumbled up, like, really crushed. Like if you're making biscuit for your cheesecake, put it into whatever, a bag of whatever you do with your cheesecake and biscuits, and pound it and pound it and pound it until it's so small. Oh, I was like, her? Who's she talking about? Andrea? Of course I will. Yeah, it's a wonder he hasn't come up. He hasn't come up since I started this. He loves the voice of our Chantal. Not. He does love watching everyone else cover her though. There's a bit of crack in it where I try and analyse what she's doing instead of really not caring. But I always think that she has an agenda. There is definitely has to be an agenda behind everything she does. I don't know if I'd be able for a holiday between Halloween and Christmas. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of trees up and down and decorations up and down. That's a lot of work. I wouldn't be giving thanks after having to do all that now, I wouldn't. I'd be saying to the kids, here's a rasher sandwich, happy thankful new year or Thanksgiving. Yeah, it is a lot. Where do you get the energy? Oh, so what are you going to do? Just stay at home? That's what's going to be myself and himself this year as well, like last year. And we didn't do the whole turkey and all that sort of stuff. We got 2 T-bone steaks and veg and potatoes, and that was our Christmas dinner. Nugget he got his own sirloins, or she. Why do I keep calling him her, he? Because I know it's a girl. Nugget got a whole sirloin steak to herself. Christmas Day. She was happy as a dog in poo. Five-hour energy and coffee. Coffee makes me sleep. But then again, it could be the Baileys I'm putting into it that's making me sleep and not the actual coffee. Yeah, coffee makes me sleep because it's Baileys. Oh God, how many kids? Just 2. Ah, sure, they're not kids. I was imagining 5 or 6 little things running around for Christmas Day, and I'd be, no, no, thank you. I don't know what my kids are doing this year. They all went to Galway, or not Galway, they all went to Sligo to one of the kids, the one that lives down there. They all went down to her house. And myself and Geraldine stayed here. I'm doing that again this year. You see, here we give out all the presents Christmas Eve, or even the day before Christmas Eve. And so Christmas morning, sorry. So Christmas morning and Christmas Day, we've no visitors or anything. There's Nugget. There must be someone coming to the door. Great guard dog she is. She's a great guard dog. She's the nanny's baby. Great guard dog. She's fucking terrified of a butterfly. But she'll fight anybody from inside the door. she'll take them on from inside the door. Actually, the other day, there's this black cat, and she comes and she goes and gets on my, climbs up the ladder that's beside my oil tank, get onto the oil tank, and then gets up onto the high wall at the back, and she snuggles herself down and she gets herself all comfy because she knows she's annoying the other Egypt downstairs. And Nugget was and the black cat was going meow. Well, I don't know. I wasn't out with her, but I'm assuming that's what she said. Meow, meow, whatever. You can't get out to me. Meow. So, I said, let her out. And Jer said, she'll come back in. I was like, no, let her out and see what she does. She goes out and she sits on her butt and she looks up at the cat. And the cat's looking down at her and she's looking up at the cat. I thought she'd bark the yolk down off the wall, but no, not our Nugget. She just sits and looks at him. Oh, she's coming home. Oh, you love that. Was she feeling homesick at all? I wanted to go up the town today to have a look around the shops and the chemist, pharmacy, because they have all the Christmas stuff out. I just wanted to have a look around, but it's absolutely peeing out there. Oh, bless her. My niece got to go to Spain, Malaga, for the year. Maybe it's 2 years. She wants to teach languages, so she got this year over in Malaga anyway. But I think she might be going back to Malaga next year. I'm not sure, but she was feeling homesick as well. And my brother, his wife, and her sister, not the wife's sister, the girl in Spain's sister, went out to her twice since she left in August. And she's coming home for Christmas as well. She is so homesick. And like with them, my brother and his wife only have the 2 girls. So, she's missing them all, I have to go and watch the rest of your phone calls the other night. I didn't get to hear the ones with the daughter. I think that's the ones that I was going to go to. I fell asleep. Out for the count. I'd say so. Like, the one in Sligo is gone. She's living with the boyfriend maybe 4 years, I think. 3 years anyway with the boyfriend, let's say. And then another year and a half when she was with the other spa. And she was living on the grounds there in that hotel. And then when she met the boyfriend, she went straight properly into Sligo and got a job in his hotel. Well, it's not his hotel, but he was working there. He was the pastry chef. And she's actually doing really well in that hotel now. She's everybody's going off on sick leave, so she's been promoted to manager, and she's been promoted to manager. She does the desk more often because she was getting carpal tunnel from the hot stone massages. So she does the desk more often and takes appointments and does sales and all that sort of stuff now. So yeah, Jen, thank you for the chat. It made Foodle Boodle feel an awful lot easier today and didn't leave me like strung out. She leaves me strung out a lot. But I've caught up now, and now I want to find out all those places that she was lying about, and a few things that she said that can't be real, can't possibly be real. If they were real, I'm a diabetic, I'd know them too. So we shall see, we shall see. So thanks, Jen, for keeping me company, and I'll talk to you later. Yeah, she's doing great. She's doing great. I'll pop into the chat and I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, so Jen, love you, and if anybody watches later on, please come in and pop a comment there so they'll know you have watched, or if you haven't watched, it doesn't matter. This is my hobby. It doesn't matter. It keeps me busy. Good night.